What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel, the SHO-OFF here. I want to do a quick rundown on this Springfield Hellcat I picked up a few weeks back. In one of my previous videos I had mentioned it. I had just put the optic on it and I had a chance to take it to the range and try it out, and wanted to give my honest opinion on it, since it's kind of hard to find that nowadays. Everybody's like sponsored, or some people don't like the particular brand for whatever reason. But I mean, if it's a good product, or a good firearm I should say, I tend to, review it and tell everybody else, this might be a good option for you. Especially since I'm the kind of person who's carried like multiple different firearms throughout my life and different setups. But anyways, first thing when I took this to the range is I noticed the trigger was unlike other typical carry weapons that I had in the past. The trigger pull was very short and crisp, kind of like a full size. You didn't have to pull the trigger back 4 foot for it to fire. And I know they do that for, safety. A lot of people carry these in their pockets, the smaller subcompact carry pistols. But I mean, when I pull out any firearm out of the holster, pocket, etc., the last thing I have on the trigger is my finger. So accidental discharge is not going to happen for me. So I really didn't want a long trigger pull. I didn't really hear anybody mention that in any of the videos that I've watched. But the trigger is really nice. I really like it. It just makes me want to shoot the firearm as if I was doing like everyday target practice. I mean, it's great. Love the trigger. Another thing that I like specifically about this version is it was the optics ready model. Now, you have to pay extra for this. This is the one that was specifically designed around the Springfield Hellcat. It's the SHO-OFF. It's very, low profile. It doesn't weigh nothing. It's so lightweight. It's set up really easy. I didn't have a hard time sighting it at all. It makes it very easy to acquire the target with both eyes open very quickly and very effectively, which is what I like. I love red dots. I really wish there would have been a green laser by Veridian designed for it with the holster. They had the ECR holsters, which were the enhanced combat readiness for the green laser, where you took it out of the holster and the laser automatically came on. Myself, I do like that feature. It takes the guesswork out of a most likely stressful situation already, and basically where that green dot's at, that's where the projectile is going. So I don't know, I kind of like it, but it's not available for this one yet. Hopefully maybe somebody will see this video and mention something to them about it. But anyways, I do like the front sight. It's nice and bright, it glows. It's got a nice U dot in the back, so it's easy to acquire rear to front sight alignment pretty quickly. I did like the fact that it's high capacity compared to some other pistols. This one's got the 10 plus 1 in it, and the other one is the extended to 13 plus 1. So I mean, that's quite a bit of rounds for a 9mm, and since 9mm has plus P ammo, it's like it's pretty comparable to 40 cal, which is what I used to carry. But anyways, I love this Hellcat. I like the grip also, and how it's more rounded, so it's more like a broomstick feel, or a broomstick grip. It's easier to grab and hold on to, especially if you have a little bit smaller hands. You're not a huge guy, like I'm 5'9", 150, 7 pounds. So this was a very, very good shooting experience for me. Soft recoil, very nice shooter, easy to keep on target and maintain the target. I wish I had some live feed for my my range trip, but I was by myself, and I didn't have nobody to steady a camera for me, so nowhere to set up. But anyways, this is just my 2 cents on this particular gun. Oh, I do like it's got the loaded chamber, I guess little indicator right here too, so you can see there's a projectile in the chamber that is loaded. Of course, I keep all my guns loaded because I keep my fingers off the trigger. And that's one thing you have to teach yourself and maintain is you never put your finger on the trigger until the target that you wish to destroy has been acquired and you're ready to destroy it. So that's one thing I teach all my kids is fingers away from the trigger until you're ready to shoot. And that's just period. But anyways, also, since they didn't have the Viridian holster, I just picked up this VersaCarry. It's made in USA. It's not too bad. Kind of pricey for what it is, but you know, made in USA. So willing to pay a little bit extra money for it. But I'm going to go over 2 more other carry options that I have real quick, just in comparison to this one, so you can see kind of what I'm talking about. And one of the first one was, actually I'm going to start with another Springfield, is this has a wider grip and it's narrower. So it's kind of harder to get your hand all the way around it, like I guess really quick. I carry this in the Serpa. A lot of people had a lot of problems with accidental discharge. I don't know how, because if you put your finger here, you slide it out, your finger should be right here, not on the trigger, ready to pull it and discharge it. I don't know how that happens to everybody, but I guess you need more practice. But this is a firearm that I used to carry a lot, and I still do when I go like fishing and hunting, because it's a lock-in holster. But I have the Sig Zero on here, the micro compact, automatic on red dot. But this one only carries, I think, 8 rounds plus 1, so it's still a nice carry option. But this was another one of Springfield's, you know, good subcompacts. It's the XDS Mod 2, you know, optics ready. But the other one I wanted to show you right quick is what I was talking about with the Viridian ECR holster, enhanced combat readiness. So when you pull this weapon out of its holster and like that, you can see the green laser automatically comes on. And like I said, it's a good thing to have. It's a good feature to have. I'm hoping that Viridian will come out with a holster like this for the Hellcat, because I'd buy it in a second. You can see the holster wear from this. I've been carrying this for like 8 or 9 years now. But it's 40 cal. It's heavy. I've only got 8 rounds, you know, 7 plus 1, and you know, it's 40 cal. It's going to be heavier. I want the lightweightness of the 9mm, and also this grip, same thing. It's narrow and wider, so it's not so much like a broomstick grip. So it doesn't have as comfortable grip as the Springfield Hellcat. Like I said, the Springfield Hellcat has been like my go-to carry now for the last couple weeks. I love this gun. I can't believe the weight. It's so lightweight. This whole setup, the pancake holster and everything, it's just very lightweight. And me getting older and not wanting to lug around, you know, as much weight, I think I'm going to be carrying this for a lot of years unless something comes up better to replace it. But anyways, it's just my 2 cents. Questions, comments, concerns, give me a shout out, and I'll try to answer them the best I can.